Malaysia is a country that uses non-renewable energy source as their main energy source. Non-renewable energy sources such as fossil fuels and coals are depleting in a very fast rate. And so, we need a renewable energy source to reduce our reliance on them. Let me introduce you the solar and wind turbine generator from the Mechanizer.
There are a total of 4 patterns that we have investigated for our project. The basic structure of our solar and wind turbine generator is basically based on the design philosophy of the patterns that we have investigated. We have also benchmarked the current commercial product of the solar and wind turbine generator system in the market, and we have compared the specification in order to meet the market needs. In order to identify the customer requirement more thorough, the Quality Function Development QFD and Engineering Design Specification EDS method has been applied to our project. For example, the House of Quality has constructed in order to solve the problem maps and transfer the ideas into specific plan to establish and realize the market and customer needs, and finally prioritize them into technical framework so that the design concept can be established. Thank you.
Now I will continue to talking about the chapter 3. This chapter is involved the conceptual design. The functional structure diagram is a diagram that produced from the functional decomposition. Is a block diagram describing the flow of the energy, material, and the signal as stable error taking place between the function block. Okay, the figure below shows us the overall function structure of our design product. From this figure, we can see the solar energy and the wind energy is transferred to the solar and the wind turbine generator to produce the electricity and energy. From this figure, we can see the solar energy transferred to the solar panel, battery charger, battery, while wind energy is transferred to the wind blades, universal coupling, generator, and the battery. After that, from the battery transferred to the off-grid inverter to produce the electricity energy. For brainstorming of the solar and the wind turbine generator, they include of the 4 parts, which is the function, parts, cost, and the economics. The function part which contain the protect environment, minimum human energy required, generated the electricity continuously, while the parts contain the minimum maintenance, anti-corrosion, stable and protectable, while the economic contain the reuse the energy, outlast the time and easy to use. For the cost, minimum the labor cost, minimum the utility cost, and minimum the maintenance cost. For concept selection, we're using the weighted rating method to choose the alternative spec. For example, we're using the Savonius rotor to be the wind turbine, and we're using the resin with the fiberglass to be the material of the wind blade, and we're using the solar panel on the top for the location of the solar panel and the wind blade. And for the electricity storage, we're using the rechargeable batteries. And for the casing material, we're using the electro-galvanized cold rolled steel. Thank you.
For the embodiment design, we do several analyses for our product. One of them would be the analysis of Savonius wind rotor and permanent magnet alternator, which is in the short form PMA. We determine the parameter of the Savonius wind rotor, and from the parameter, we select the suitable PMA to be used in the product. Same with the first analysis, we also do analysis for solar panel, and based on the data calculated from the solar panel part, we use it to search for the suitable battery bank to ensure the sufficient power storage. Furthermore, we also proceed the analysis for main shaft, bearing, screw, and fastener. For the analysis of main shaft, we use it to determine the length and the diameter for the main shaft. For other analysis, we use it to determine and to select the suitable bearing, screw and fastener to be used in our product. Lastly, we undergo the screening process for each of the components to select the suitable material to be used on them.
Let's move on to the detailed design and analysis of the product. Detailed design analysis is an important stage where every part size, shape, and dimension are clearly specified for zero interference during the assembly of the final product. Basically, a product is made up of 18 main parts with several standard joining fasteners and bearings. All of the detailed design of every part is drawn and specified using SolidWorks to make sure its accuracy. Each of the part details drawing must consist of a clear and precise dimension for perfect mating to avoid any unnecessary circumstances in joining process. After that, all of the parts are divided into 4 sub-assemblies, which are the housing sub-assembly, solar panel sub-assembly, wind turbine sub-assemblies, and lastly the power storage sub-assemblies. The exploder view animation shows that how a product is made up by combining all of the parts and sub-assemblies in an orderly arrangement. The assembly is done step by step accurately and precisely as illustrated to make sure the high quality of our products. In order to make sure the design of our product is functional and efficient, our team has carried out the product analysis by using SolidWorks simulation. There are 4 main analyses that we make, which are the static analysis, fatigue analysis, buckling analysis, and finally the torsion analysis on the selected potential components to ensure its strength for an optimum performance. With all of the analysis that conducted, the final assembly design is now ready for fabrication.
Process involved for manufacturing the product will be classified into 3 main categories. Primary process used are ceramic mold casting process and 3D printing process. Secondary process are greasing process, milling process, cutting process, and joining process. Lastly, the finishing process used is powder coating process. Product and part testing are also divided into 3 main categories. The first category, fit test, include tests for appearance and weight. Second category, form test, include tests for tolerance, details, and assembly. The final category, which is the third category, function test, include tests for function, sustainability, and maintenance.
It's an important point by implementing the sustainability elements in our solar and wind turbine generator in order to ensure the win-win situation between the community as well as the environment. Solar and wind turbine generator is a product that is designed and created to reduce the usage of non-renewable energy such as fossil fuel, and it is a device that will not causing any pollution to the environment, thus contributing green engineering concept to the society. It's designed to be compact, lightweight, affordable, and high reliability, and plays an important role in order to generate the electricity for future usage by using the solar and wind energy. This device could generate the energy without polluting the environment and ensure the environment and energy sustainability. The main purpose of this project is to design a device which can promote environmental awareness and encourage people to get used to the renewable energy, and finally produce a desired energy that needed without pollution for the environment to ensure the balance of the ecosystem.
The Mechanizer have come up with a very detailed business planning from our side. Before we start, let's see the product from other company. This is a sample product from our competitors, which costs 1,200 excluded postage, and also you need to manual installation. This is the product from our company. This solar and wind turbine generator only need $750, 50 ringgits, and also we can provide installation from our side. We provide warranty and also maintenance for 5 years, and also if you need maintenance training, we can provide your employee a full maintenance training. We provide before and after sales services for inquiry and also for the repairment. From the business plan from our company, we are running many advertisements over social media and also important websites to increase the exposure of our product. We are giving sales promotion for early birds and also for those who purchasing in great quantity. Please contact the email, and also can contact Mr. Gore for more info. 019-757-9963. Thank you.